Hello. Today I am going to read the chapter 4 of The Christmas Shoes. So yes, we have been reading this quite a bit, but I cut it up into parts. So you will hear part 1, part 2, and part 3 today of The Christmas Shoes. Okay, so chapter 4. Life must live forward, but it can be understood only backwards. Stephen. No? Okay. Monday was a day. Ugh. Do you want that bookmark? Okay. Monday was a day when nothing was going my way. I had scheduled an early meeting with one of my more important clients. I was rushing out the door when Kate reminded me that I promised to drop Hannah off at school that morning. Katie had to be at the hospital at 8 and had asked me last week to take Hannah. I had completely forgotten. With traffic, stop, Bobby. Nope. You want to play with my phone? There you go. With traffic, I keep my client waiting for 25 minutes. He was none too pleased, as if that weren't bad enough. I'd recently taken my car in to have the brakes worked on. Wynn had recommended a place on the edge of town that was supposed to do good work, and they quite cheerfully told me to bring the car back if there were any problems. The car was running fine, but I just received the bill. Not a problem, and they were going to hear about it. You drive an expensive car, and people think you have money to burn. They assume you won't notice that they haven't paid the bills. Haven't paid the bills. On my lunch hour, I headed to the shop. I had better things to do with my time. I asked the receptionist if I could speak to whoever had worked on my car. She summoned the man with the name Jack embossed on his overall. Jack, the receptionist began. This is Robert Layton, and he has some questions about the work done on his car. Thank you. Jan. What can I help you with, Mr. Layton? Jack asked politely. By the look on my face, he appeared to be dreading the answer. Did you work on my car, Jack? Jack it is? Yes, Jack. I worked on your car along with Carl. Who's Carl? I sniffed. He's one of the owners. He's been doing Mercedes work for over 20 years. Well, you'd think I know how to fix them then, wouldn't you, Jack? Jack winced every time I said his name. It's not a bad day, but a reason I pay good money for service, and I will make sure I get it. I won't let anyone, I won't let anyone take me for a ride. If your car isn't running, still isn't running, Mr. Layton, we would be glad to fix it for you. By looking at this bill, Jack, I don't think I can afford to have you guys fixing it again right now. Again. I threw the bill on the counter. Jan turned her head to her desk, looking as if she wished the phone would ring. Do you mind explaining this bill? Jack carefully looked over all the work done and all the specific changes. Mr. Layden, everything seems to be in order. Everything seems to be in order, Jack. I laughed. Look at the total. Our prices has always been below our competitors, Jack assured me. Below your competitors, I said, amazed, reaching for the bell. $270 for front brake work. You're telling me that... Oh, what are you doing? No. Oh, God, I don't know why you're calling people. You're telling me that below your competitive price, I said, stop. Look, you're on camera. Hey. So, I don't know how I heard it. There you go. Don't call anybody. $270 for front brake work. You're telling me that's below your competitor. I should have taken it to the dealership. Dyke sifted from one foot to the other as Tian began rummaging through her desk drawers. You had warped discs on both side fronts, Jack explained. We took the old ones off, cleaned everything from up inside, and then put on your brand new rotors. Sometimes we can do just the rotors. We can just rotate the rotors, but yours were too warped to do that. We even rotated and balanced the tires on her truck. Oh well, I said, throwing my arms in the wet air. If I'd known you'd done that, I would never have complained. Shh. Jan dug deeper into the door as Jack took a deep breath before attempting once again to appease me. If your car's still shaking when you brake. Great. We'll look at it again. Bobby. Fine. Why? No? What are you reaching for? Alright, enjoy it, people. Janet dug deeper into the drawer as Jack took a deep breath before attempting once again to appease me. If your car's still shaking when you brake, you leave it with us, and we'll take a look at it again. No thanks, I said sharply, yanking the belt away from him. Like I said, I can't afford to leave my car here anymore. I guess it's Christmas. You guys think you can jack up the prices on guys like me. No pun intended, Jack. Throwing up in the office door, I added, oh, Jack, I'm sure I have to tell Kyle that he shouldn't expect my business anymore. And slammed the door behind me. Where's the bookmark? What the hell did that bookmark go? Oh yeah, that's what you do. And that was it.